Hey guys, welcome to the Lunchtime Review. Today I tried this Banquet Mega Bowl. This is the Mike's Hot Honey Chicken Mac and Cheese. It's white meat chicken patties with a hot honey glaze and macaroni and cheese. It says it's new. I don't know how new it is, but it's 13.8 ounces, 392 grams. It's frozen. You bought it at Kroger. Only $2.99, so it's pretty cheap actually. Pretty cheap for a meal nowadays, especially. 610 calories for the whole thing. And here's the directions for you. We got conventional oven. If you want to bake it in the oven, you're more than welcome to. We're not going to, but you can if you like. We're going to do it in the microwave oven, so we're going to do not vent. 4 minutes on high. Stir, replace film. Do an additional 2 to 3 minutes. I'll probably just do 2.5. We'll see how it is the first time. And then make sure it's cook thoroughly if you got a thermometer around, and stir it, and you're ready to go. So it looks pretty good. Wonder how hot it's going to be. That's my only fear, is how hot is the hot honey going to be? Is it just going to be sweet? Is it actually going to be hot? It's a little scary. Okay, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of chicken nugget looking stuff. Of course, in this macaroni and cheese bowl, they're not going to be crispy anymore, but they've got some breading on them. Decent sized bowl, honestly. So I'm going to get this in the microwave just like it is, and I'll be back. All right, so here it is out of the microwave. I tried to keep some of the chicken kind of on top so it wouldn't get just completely mushy. But yeah, the macaroni looks pretty good. It's very, very hot. Plenty of cheese in there, it looks like. Let's see what the chicken looks like when I try to cut it, if I can cut it. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little tough to cut. It does cut, but it's kind of tough. Yeah. Here's what it looks like. So I'm going to take this to the table, let it cool off a bit because it's super hot, and I'll be back. All right, so it's supposed to be white meat chicken patties with a hot honey glaze and macaroni and cheese. It's almost like they're saying the hot honey part is just on the chicken, and then the mac and cheese is like a separate thing. I don't know. Here's some mac and cheese. Of course, you stir it all up, so some of that glaze breading part could get into the macaroni. I don't know. We'll see. I've always liked Banquet macaroni and cheese. Yeah, that macaroni and cheese definitely has a little bit of that hot honey flavor. It's got that touch of sweetness to it, and then it's got that tingle in the back of your throat. Yeah, there's definitely breading from the chicken in here. Not bad though. Like, the macaroni and cheese is not super, super hot. You just get that little light tingle in the back of your throat, so it's not bad. Let's try half of one of the chicken's pieces, the nuggets, because I cut them all in half. It's an okay texture. It is a little soft. The breading is. It's not like mushy wet, but it is soft. You can tell these are processed patties too, because the texture of the chicken is different. It's more dense and almost rubbery-like, not quite rubbery, chewy, but it is a little bit more chewy than just regular chopped up chicken. I think I'm getting more of the hot honey from the macaroni than I am the chicken. Hold on, let me get another piece of chicken. Like I said, the breading's gotten wet, so it's kind of it falls off the chicken. So when you're stirring it up, the breading kind of just goes all through the macaroni anyway. So it's hard to tell where the hot honey begins and ends. You know, it's all kind of mixed together, which is probably for the best. I'm really surprised that I said when I took that first bite, you get a little touch of sweetness. Now that I've eaten more bites of it, I'm not really getting any sweetness at all now. I guess I've just gotten used to it. So I'm not really getting that honey flavor in there at all. It's just all like macaroni and cheese, really, with with a little bit of tingle in the back of your throat, a little burn, just a little bit of tingle. It's not like flaming hot or anything. I do like it. I don't know that it's any better than any of their other macaroni and cheese meals. Like I said, the Banquet macaroni and cheese is actually pretty good macaroni and cheese anyway, generally. So I like it already. This hot honey stuff is really not adding much except that tingle. So I'm sure if I had them side by side, I would be like, oh yeah, that one definitely tastes sweeter. It's got a little bit more of that hot honey flavor. You know, I may taste the difference, but not having the other one next to it, I don't really pick up a lot of flavor wise. So let me tell you, the textures are nice. The pasta's just a tad softer than I probably personally like it, that I would cook it myself, but it's not mushy or falling apart or anything like that. So it's just a teeny tiny bit softer than I would like, but it's fine. The chicken, for the most part, has a good texture. It's a little bit, like I said, a little bit of rubbery, chewy kind of texture. A couple pieces I've gotten have been kind of like dry and tough. Probably the ones that I made sure I left out of the macaroni. Like this one is kind of darker, like toasty. I bet you this one's a little tougher. No, it's just a little bit drier on the edges. It's still edible. It's just drier than the other pieces. Overall, the textures are nice. The flavor is okay. Like I said, I don't think, unless you're eating the chicken by itself, you're not getting a lot of that hot honey kind of flavor. Now, if you, like just now, I ate that piece of chicken by itself, I got a little bit of that honey flavor. But if you're eating it with the macaroni and cheese, the macaroni and cheese is really all you taste. And then, like I said, you get that little tingle in the back of your throat. If you don't like hot food at all, like no spice whatsoever at all, don't get this. Of course, you're not going to buy Mike's Hot Honey if you don't like spicy food. But if you can't heat it off, you won't like this. If you can handle any kind of heat whatsoever, any kind of spices, any kind of tingle, I think you're fine with this. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's a little bit better than just a standard macaroni and cheese, I guess, just because it gives you a little bit of that heat. But if the heat really doesn't matter to you and you just like macaroni and cheese, then just get macaroni and cheese. I think you'd be just as happy. So I'm going to give it you know what, I'm not even going to give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it's just slightly better than a regular macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to give it a 3.5. I think that's more fair. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.